we're here. I'm Jericho. This is Luke and my boy Kieran. We're gonna be rewatching and reacting to the pilot series, the old cringy Doctor Who series that I made because why not? And we'll do some commentary about it, I guess. So we're just gonna wing it and see what happens. Hopefully it's entertaining.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Let me know if you guys can hear everything. All right.
You might want to turn that up all the way. Yeah, there we go.
All right, and I've seen a few things.
it's the photographs. Because
Why did you choose?
Because they have taken up the whole screen.
But why did you choose the worst picture of Patrick Troughton?
I don't know.
Why? Seems
Colin
This
Baker
was
looks
like-
like he's
Love it.
questioning.
No, this
Well, I
was
really
like
am just
when
a
I
madman
first
with the box.
got into Doctor Who and hadn't even like I didn't
traveled
even
the
know who they all
universe.
were. I'm like Google what are all the doctors in
and all
order?
of space. I've
Someone's got a list for
seen
it.
stars.
See, the picture of Colin Baker makes it look like he knows what he's in.
But today
Yes,
I'm going to tell you a story.
and that was before Jodie Whittaker.
A story
Where's Jody?
of me.
There's so many people who are just going to be so happy
Where's
that
the
you
roof?
didn't
Oh,
include it.
old friend.
It's Micah.
Oh yes,
Look at that bed sheet.
That I changed too. Key.
I'm gonna turn it down a little bit
Change.
more so I can hear you
Fighting
guys.
This is exactly what me and you were talking about last time, Jericho. Like in every time you do like the first episode, and you have to get a guy who to play like your old self. You always dress them up like everyone dresses them up in like the most boring clothes.
Ears.
Yeah, yeah,
Hair.
yeah. You're
Still
right. I don't know
Ginger.
why.
Still not Ginger.
Where am I?
I
Don't
don't
really
know
like
why
this
we did
code.
that.
It's not me anymore. The
Oh,
time.
God. Stand still. Stand still.
Oh
Nothing's
man,
going on. Oh, not good, not good.
that was like
Come on. Is that right? This is not.
I didn't have Premiere yet when I edited this. I had something
No,
else.
come on.
Windows Movie Maker.
No, it was actually better than that. Surprisingly,
Is there anything better?
no, there's not.
Hang on, I gotta fix my
Hello?
thing.
It was like halfway between the two.
Hello?
Who's on the phone? I forgot about the phone gap.
I don't remember.
Oh, here we go.
I'm pretty sure I just improvised. Like, honestly, I'm pretty sure we improvised most of this. Like, we had an outline, and like,
You know where you want to end up.
yeah. When I made movies like my old movies before this, we didn't really write scripts. We basically just had outlines, and we would just like, all right, these are a few lines we need to say, and the rest will just make it work. They weren't good, but
That's how we did No Mercy. Sorry, I'm fixing my microphone stand.
that is
Like,
kind of how we did No Mercy. But
But
No Mercy is
we
good.
actually had a script. There we go.
the new No Mercy is gonna
Yeah.
be good,
Well,
but it's
yeah.
not actually called No Mercy.
We have. Oh, I never noticed she was actually watching Doctor Who. It's Natalie. No. Hashtag bring Natalie back.
Oh, there we go.
At least you had a physical box, though. Do you know what I mean? Like, most
Yeah.
people-
I mean, you do kind of have the advantage over DDK Productions. You have an actual TARDIS police box.
Oh, name drop.
In DW 2012, they had a box, but it was just like attached to their shed, so they couldn't like move it anywhere. But they used
Yeah,
like
that's
green
true.
screen and everything. But yeah, I mean that
But theirs does look good.
like actual police box was definitely like probably the reason that people watched it. They saw that and they're like, "Oh, that's cool."
Toxic gas. No, come on. We've done this.
Toxic gas. No.
Toxic gas.
You mean Nolan breath? It's so weird
So, like-
because I've been there.
I know.
The shirt and the tie and the Converse. Obviously, like you were going for a David Tennant thing, weren't you?
Yeah, I think so.
Don't we all at one point?
I always went with the Converse. I still like Converse.
Converse is sick.
Yeah.
Aw,
Hey.
I was
Natalie.
into Converse before I was into Doctor Who, and then I'm like, I'm just gonna wear the Converse.
I love how the doctor just like barges in her house.
Oh, that's our old like stove and refrigerator.
Yeah, you have a new
they're both
refrigerator.
different now.
I know.
Too moist.
Good old Chad.
Good
Good old Chad reference.
Oh, yeah.
We really didn't clean up the kitchen really well either.
That's okay. I mean, you barged in unannounced.
That's true. That's
Started
Look
eating
at
her
all,
ice.
look at all the pills that Natalie has.
Well, if you really want to know.
Natalie's depressed and you're coming in and eating her ice cream, you monster.
God damn it, Jericho.
Yes. But I'm good now.
I don't
But I'm
need
good
these.
now.
I need my pill. I don't need these.
I don't need these. Oh, there's the baby picture of Jericho.
Oh yes.
Are you all right up
There
there?
was a
Did you-
scene at we
Did you go
actually
in your
filmed-
parents' room?
Yeah, we actually filmed a scene where I changed clothes, but then it was kind of like not filmed well or something, so we just cut it out.
Nolan.
Probably.
Yeah.
Or it was just like not neat. I don't remember why, but we cut it out.
Yeah. I do like that at least in this series being regenerated, you have an actual scene of you changing clothes, even though it is ruined by Nolan.
It's
Not turning the mic on.
Okay, I will say this scene was missing in Regenerated. I love the scene where like the companion goes all the way around the TARDIS.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
I do like that.
Travel anywhere in time and space. And the best part is,
Now you're coming with me.
so,
And
Like there was no
anywhere.
conversation. It's just like
There
You're
wasn't.
coming with
There-
me.
There's not a
I don't
conversation.
know. I just met you in.
Did you not hear the part about time?
I just met you and you're kind of taking me away from my home. Who are you again?
Well, you see, it's called the TARDIS.
Stranger danger.
Time and relative
Oh no.
space.
By telling you what this thing's called, that's clearly gonna change your mind.
Stole your fucking hat.
Look at it that way.
Should you just take my
Yay! It's Chad.
You get to see it's like
Oh my-
it's just this phone background.
Doctor, what's going on?
I don't know.
Plot. That's what's happening. The plot.
This is the most advanced plot. This is like
I don't know.
like
Well, how do we fix it?
really
We're gonna shut
advanced
down the
plot.
systems. It'll be harder to detect us.
Take down the shields. It'll be harder for them to detect us.
I'll take you home. This is over. I'm out of
Why is it just dark?
I'm gonna move my webcam so I'm looking in the right direction.
Master, we have him.
You just see Chad slightly zoom in.
Yes.
Who's that person just standing there in the background?
Oh, we meet again.
Green screen. It was on the stock image.
Don't recognize
Yeah,
and I
look.
didn't know.
You see it right behind Chad.
Somehow, like
You were like this when you were young.
I like didn't even notice it, and then like when I was editing it, I'm like, oh, I'm in front of it, so it's fine. Except you can still see it. Oh my gosh. I still have to say I love that panel with the light switches.
I
That
mean,
was a classic.
that's my favorite. That's my favorite line.
And
Line panel.
it's everywhere.
I like the fact that you've actually got a fucking
You are.
a middle bit that lights up. Not a lot of people have that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at Tiny Zach. Can we just appreciate Tiny Zach?
New
Yes.
hands.
No.
Hey,
Oh, here we go.
Wait, why didn't you just
Hey.
wait? Why didn't you just do what the doctor did in fucking what was the season 12 episode?
Oh, not.
Is it you can't wait? Can you hear me? Is that it? Where she's got the Sonic in her pocket and she's just like whoop.
I don't know, but
Oh,
That's
deep
for-
breath.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, actually.
No, not deep breath. It was a season 12 episode where Jodie like her screwdriver's in her pocket and she like launches it up and catches it. It was in the
Oh,
one.
yeah.
guards are coming.
I can't recall.
Because back then I didn't know that the doctor could do that. I still don't know if the doctor can do that.
Wait, what did he just say?
I don't even know.
I'm a child.
Oh, look at these top-notch effects right here.
Someone.
I
No,
remember.
because like we know because we mentioned this before. You put the image on top of the other.
Yes, from a TARDIS.
Oh yes.
Oh. that
Why is it
3D
so?
effect.
I love how small it is.
It has like a yellow like edge around
How
it.
could I do that?
I was so proud of it though. I'm like, oh, this looks sweet because it looks like they're actually behind it.
Well, what's next, or can I go home now?
It's better than just a flat background with the console on it.
What is?
Well, you see, there's something
Yeah,
I'm like-
hard.
Like Daleks on Baboon.
I encountered many versions of myself. Like I said, I can regenerate, but I don't remember.
Wasn't there a
This day
bookshelf in
when I
there
was done.
earlier? Or does that not come until the
That
next
doesn't come in
episode?
until later.
Yeah, the first episode was very
Yes.
basic.
Jericho,
console.
your bow tie, no.
Oh no, it's messed up.
No.
Oh, there is just like little people walking around.
Would you go get them?
Chad doesn't even have his shirt tucked in.
He didn't. I'm pretty sure he had like cargo shorts too. Chad always wore cargo shorts.
Chad's master's look is just shorts, a blazer, and a button-down shirt. Because that's what he wore in Regenerated too.
That's just how Chad.
does,
Chad just
yeah.
wears cargo shorts. He was a youth pastor, so like
Oh, it makes sense.
he just. So like we just like hey put this shirt and suit. jacket
I
on.
recognize this shot.
But Chad was a great master.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
I
we're not
recognize
supposed
the
to know
shot.
he's the master yet in this episode.
No.
Even though I'm pretty
No.
sure everyone already knows. I used that shot of the TARDIS materializing in the new series.
I know, that's why I said I
'Cause
recognize
it's literally in the same location.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Where are we?
The Nolan Doctor.
The best doctor ever.
Wait, how did you get here?
How did you get hit?
And that is why Nolan hasn't
got
acted in
YouTube.
anything else.
We are trying to figure out.
Oh no, Nolan.
He didn't want to. He's like, yeah, I'm not good at acting.
Funny, I don't remember this.
And then he got behind the camera and messed things up that way instead.
And that-
Oh,
We love you, Nolan.
Why don't any
Do we,
R.I.P.
though?
Nolan.
I've been
Yeah.
Wow, wow.
versions of myself.
Oh, yeah. Good old Am I a Good Man?
I
playing
like
in
I
the
like the
background.
I like the brown jacket. The brown jacket's pretty good.
Yeah, I love that jacket.
You
It's
wore
like-
that when
it's
I was
small
up
on
there.
me. Small on me. Yeah, because I wore it for the Harry Potter thing.
Harry Potter thing.
Come on, Doctor, think. Think, Doctor.
I think it was a woman's coat. I'm not entirely
Ding,
sure.
doctor!
I think it is.
Ah, the similarities between us are amazing.
There's only one Doctor.
I still like that waistcoat and everything else.
I don't see. I only have one waistcoat, and it's my gold one.
Them.
I wore that waistcoat
Zygons, you
in
failed.
Regenerated in a few episodes, but I think
See?
it doesn't fit me anymore.
Someone was trying to capture.
Yeah, I only have one waistcoat that fits me. I need to buy another one.
Not able to get me.
I was like,
So,
Oh, I miss wearing waistcoats.
I was like
Yeah.
Guys, this man-
16 when we filmed this. So
You were
It
16.
was 20. It was 2015.
Well,
yeah, I
You're
was
two,
like,
you're 2 years older
I
than
was
me,
17 then. I was
Well,
7.
seems-
Well,
Yeah,
depending
you had
on
to
when
be
we
17.
filmed
that's where
it,
you crashed
I was either
the
16 or
You
17.
Yeah.
on British.
I don't sound
And
British
TARDIS is
either.
not going crazy like it.
Yeah, I call you out on that. I know that.
Bravo!
Didn't I call you out on that
Probably.
in the original No Mercy?
You act like we're just going to tell you everything.
Well,
Also, every single fan film Doctor had the 11th Doctor
I'm the
sonic
Doctor.
screwdriver.
Even Kieran
Oh.
had it.
I know. It's
Love can stop.
it's because all fan films started basically around Smith's era anyway.
Yeah.
Today.
I still need to
Yeah,
finish
obviously
making Kieran's.
discounting like Time Agent, which I'm still waiting on the second episode on.
I need to watch that Time Agent.
Hmm. Yeah.
I mean,
Man,
to be
like-
fair, I am using an 11th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver Core for Kieran's
End of
Sonic.
time.
Yeah. It's not even like a good quality video. It's like
The
it's all
lowest possible
pixelated.
quality.
Yeah.
I'm the Doctor.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, of course. We've been expecting you.
Master.
Yes. You've been expecting
The
you.
Chad triangle.
Good old Chad.
No, not so fast. Zygons, get him.
Zygons, get him.
You see, the problem, shape-shifting alien,
Wait,
Is that
I forgot. Why did the Zygons team up? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful.
all who's real?
Oh, what a twist!
Oh,
I did
no.
like that shot. Where
That
they
yeah.
throw Sonic.
Shark activated.
But you got to do it like Han Solo and Lando.
Boss.
Oh yes, and that was a great shot in Solo. I loved that part.
And I might save you. Or not, and I'll let you hear the die.
These green screen effects, though.
Oh dear.
They're beautiful.
It's very good, isn't it?
The way he ran, he was like, ah!
Oh, oh man,
Oh,
top notch explosions.
Oh my god, is that like real fire?
That is
Dude,
real fire.
How did you not
right there.
burn down your basement? Oh, and it's just
We
reverse.
did. We just had to rebuild it for every episode.
just like DW 2012.
Nope. I'm all out.
Well, did you leave them somewhere where I could find them?
Yes. I'll leave him with my scarf.
Yes, I'll leave them with my scarf.
Toodaloo.
Forrest is a really good actor now.
He is. Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Oh no, thank you.
Time.
Time, yeah.
I can honestly say it was nice meeting you, but
Why does Nolan's face
There's
look broken?
that's back. I used to have a tree house back there,
I'd say the
and one
same.
day I just woke up and my dad was
Well,
destroying it.
I was you.
It was really funny.
well,
That's so traumatizing.
I was like older. Like obviously I didn't. It was like
Well,
a
I
year or
should
two
probably
ago
hop
when
off.
he took it down, and it was like.
Was it there when
yeah,
I
it
was?
there.
Was it there when I was there?
It was like a while before you came, I think.
Oh,
So,
okay.
It was probably a good couple years ago,
that
but it was
noise?
just like I just woke up and like see him like taking it apart. I'm like, well, dang.
hello.
It was
Did we
really
just
funny.
go, what is that noise?
Yeah, he did.
Does he not know the sound of the TARDIS?
I can't do that.
Did you just dab?
Critic Paradox, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hashtag Jericho invented
I
dab.
was you and
Jericho
I
dabs
did.
and regenerated. I know that.
thinking about it, please.
I dabbed in 2015. This was like the
Oh.
year before it became a meme.
Jericho invented
I
dabbing.
invented
It's
the dab
confirmed.
accidentally.
Zach.
Oh man, Zach.
Don't worry.
No. Zach clearly made it to the TARDIS.
He did.
He had
But it
more
was
than enough
dema-
opportunity.
But it was dematerializing though.
He could have pulled a Captain Jack and just hopped on.
He could have.
Oh, then.
But
You're
maybe
not as
he's
crazy
not
as
that
I
cool.
thought you were. You're-
I literally had just speakers on the
Only a
console.
bad man with the box. So, anywhere. Right at the end of
Is this Tristan Barry?
No.
Where should we start?
I didn't. Tristan Barry didn't start doing music until series 2 of the pilot series.
Howdy ho!
He did like compose a few pieces for like the last 2 episodes.
Oh, look at that transition.
Fine.
That was
Oh, man.
beautiful.
So do we wanna talk about this episode or watch the second one and then talk about both? Because we figured we'd do two episodes.
Yeah, let's do.
pretty short.
Let's go ahead and watch the other one, and then let's.
Oh, here we go. Here's the
Dude.
episode that totally didn't rip off DW 2012's episode.
I'm not
At
gonna
all.
ach I really
Oh,
miss. I really miss the little do ding.
Yeah.
Oh, look
Oh,
at that
wow.
morph effect. Look at that morph effect. That
Oh
was
yeah.
beautiful.
no.
That's some top grade
Oh,
CGI
no.
there.
And the Punk Goes Pop cover of
That's
One
what I look
Direction.
like. Quite the eyebrows.
Oh, it's so good.
How is this not copyright
Jeez,
It
claimed?
probably was.
those have had worse.
It just wasn't like taken down because of it, because it wasn't like the actual song.
YouTube. I don't think YouTube was as communism as it is now.
Oh, they didn't care as much back then.
Oh God, the king of YouTube's gonna see this
So
and
which
be like,
means
communism.
this video is gonna get straight. Probably.
Oh yeah, because it exists. If it exists, it is copyrighted. Hey, there's a reference to my series before my series even existed.
Oil, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's a bowler hat.
I like the shelf.
I'm pretty sure I did that because of you. I'm pretty sure I just put that in there for
Dude,
you.
we didn't know each other when you made the pilot series, because I remember I was watching the pilot series when I was like building my first ever
Oh,
TARDIS.
yeah, you're right.
We didn't know each other then.
Ooh,
Oh, that little
So-
warble
Yeah,
sound
we
effect.
we met during like the end of Pilot Series 2, kind of.
Yeah, it was Pilot Series 2 when we met.
Huh.
okay, let's look
We
at
just
it.
need to badly Photoshop this Sonic in and make it your pilot. That's what this should be, your Pilot Series Dr. Sonic Screwdriver.
Nice, very nice.
Oh yeah.
So,
I still have the actual
where are
one.
we off to today?
I know you do, but we need to do this one.
That one's cool.
I like the tie you've got on for this.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
still have that
Egyptian
somewhere.
hieroglyphics.
I, I like that tie too.
Yeah.
What are you
It's
doing?
right
Oh,
here.
that
It doesn't
Dell
have
screen.
batteries.
Is
But...
it the Windows XP?
Yeah, I
this
haven't
is
worn that
new.
tie in
I
a long
just got
time.
this today.
I have it
It's
somewhere. I have a
brand new.
purple one just
Latest
like
of
it with the
today's
same like
technology.
patterns and stuff.
Joking.
I think
It's
I wore
Windows
that one.
XP.
It's Windows XP!
No, I
Yes,
wore
It's brand new. I just got it today.
I wore the purple
Like
one
10
in
years
the
old.
episode that we scrapped from Regenerated.
No, it can't be 10 years old. I just got
The
it today.
lost episode.
It's not new, but it's
See,
old.
I didn't realize that Windows XP was a
Where do you
meme
want to go?
until this series.
It's like a moon beach. or something.
Moon Beach?
Yeah. They have those, don't they?
Yes, I believe so.
A moon beach.
Yes.
You mean the crystal beach of
I like how I
Raldon?
literally just played the entirety of the song.
Okay, yeah,
Like
sounds
not
good
even
to me.
part of it. Like I just had the entire song playing. I should have at least had Steven do a cover of it.
You ready?
Yeah, but we
That
didn't
would
know
have been
Steve.
better. I like knew Steve. I knew who Steven was, but I wasn't like friends with him yet at this point. He was just some weird guy at my
I
school.
love that shot of the TARDIS.
I didn't
and the-
appreciate
guy
the
you
meme, the memeness of him.
Oh, I hate that TARDIS sound
It
effect.
was before I found Steven's YouTube channel and realized I
Walter,
needed him in
thought
my
we were going
series.
to the moon beach.
Right.
I need.
Moon beach.
Yeah, must have got the coordinates wrong.
Ugh.
Something's not right.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's different.
Looks directly into the camera.
Oh yes, I remember it was cool having the TARDIS in the woods.
Yeah.
It just wasn't fun taking it out there and then bringing it
Forest.
back.
It's sick.
The forest is 6.
We also like took like there was like months between filming these.
Hey, a new title sequence.
Yeah, I changed the title sequence every single episode because
You copied DDK from that.
between
no.
episodes I'm like, you know what, I could do a better title sequence, and every single time I just kept playing around with it and kept thinking I got better. So, I mean, it
Then-
does get better, kinda.
Then Chad Melancon comes
And then
in
Chad
and
Melancon.
just blows these out of the way.
I was
Yeah.
not aware that I had the series I was in had different title sequences until like
Run an errand.
the other day when someone mentioned to me.
So,
Yeah, I didn't
I
notice
just
that
assumed it was-
either until like we started talking about it. And I think
Find out.
Dan said it.
anybody knows anything about, Forrest is sick?
Right.
Forced to sick.
Chloe, let me see your phone.
All right.
Oh, now there's a fez and a scarf over there as
We need
well.
to we need to call Kenny Loggins so I can learn how to play Danger Zone.
So if you
Yes.
need me, just call that number and I will be there to get you.
Okay, doctor.
Okay, Doctor.
Civilization. Civilization.
And
What did she just say?
Civilization, I think.
I didn't even hear what she said.
Yeah.
there we go. That's what I wanted.
Is there a dog?
Circuit boards. Take off the power
I'm-
source.
I heard a
What?
dog, but I don't know where it would have come from. We don't even have a dog.
That was definitely me.
Oh,
No.
I thought it was like in the episode. I'm like, wait a second, I don't remember this.
What? Is this where Johnson comes in?
Oh yeah, he does come in this episode.
Hmm.
He's introduced in this episode.
That's odd.
Johnson's been around longer than
The air's
like,
different.
any of my
Tastes like
companions,
us,
if you think
Sonic.
about it.
Seems to.
He's survived different
That's the
dimensions.
Pumpkinhead, right?
There's something wrong
Yeah.
with the atmosphere. I don't
He's
know what.
survived different dimensions, different. Yeah,
He
different
survived
everything.
2 wars.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Or no, 1 war. He's only 1 war. There isn't another war. will say I do like the music. Uh-oh.
What was that?
It's a homeless
What
person.
the fuck is
Doctor, is that you?
that?
Wait, no. Isn't that one of the things from the original Armor of God?
It's the same mask.
It's... I knew they were connected.
My gosh. Yes.
Maybe it's not the best time to be afraid. Probably should run.
It's
I gotta
only
update
20 minutes.
Facebook. I gotta update Facebook. Running away from monster. Please help. And now I've died.
Oh no.
Chloe, are you there?
Kieran, when was the
Chloe.
last time you've seen this?
Because there were some episodes I watched more than other ones because, like, classics. You have your favorites. I think
Yeah,
the,
of course.
the last time I saw this was pretty much it was pretty much when you uploaded it, really.
So this one isn't one of your favorites.
This is
No.
just Luke Newman's episode copied, basically.
No, like, which one have I watched the most? I've watched Reflection a bunch.
That's like the new series, though.
That's the good series.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Ah,
What did you watch the most out of the old
started
series?
watching The old series. When did you get the purple jacket? No, not the purple jacket. The
The red jacket.
The red jacket.
That's in the
series
next
two,
season.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, I like this Sonic.
Chloe,
I need to find the spring that goes in it.
really?
Well, yeah, the spring broke on that one
Signal.
Yeah.
after. Well, not in this episode because it still worked,
Oh, hello.
but after that. Oh, there he is.
Johnson!
Yes.
Yes.
You
Johnson.
know, I was thinking the exact same thing. Oh, my.
For context, I'm just looking over.
Lightheaded, actually.
The early.
Come on, let's
Oh.
go back to the toilet.
Early days.
Do I have to do everything around here? Come on. I think I'll call you Johnson. Let's go,
Yes.
Johnson. Come on now.
Do you guys know the origin of Johnson? Like the original origin of Johnson?
I do. I don't know if Kieran
No,
does.
I don't think I do. No.
The origin is I was in junior high and I watched this Minecraft YouTuber and he always called pumpkins Johnsons. Like he named the pumpkin Johnson. So I started doing it and then I'm like, you know what? Johnson.
Use the TARDIS to scan for
And now we have
people
Johnson
in the area.
based on a
Yes,
Minecraft video.
Come on.
He became so
I will
much
say,
more.
you did have original TARDIS sound effects that I appreciated.
That was
I
just
can't
random
find
sci-fi
your old
sound
videos
effects.
online. This is really
Oh.
starting to annoy me.
It's in a playlist. It's in a playlist on the Not So Amazing
iPhones.
Studios channel, but it's unlisted.
Sending to the Sonic.
Oh, that
I
makes
can
sense.
send you a link. Like if you go to the Not So Amazing Studios channel and then go to the
Should be able to
playlist
trace the
page, you'll
signal,
find
yes.
it.
Oh, fine, because I was just on the videos page and obviously nothing's there anymore.
Who was in the mask?
I think B.
Uh,
I think it was B.
at least it wasn't Nolan. Because Nolan messed everything up.
And no one was on camera.
I love how you can see the shadow of the cameraman.
Oh, there we go.
Back when Natalie let me pick her up and carry her, but she wouldn't hug me.
Oh, I've seen. I-
Chloe.
I've seen.
Sorry, I should never have sent you out there alone.
It's okay.
Yeah, Silver Christmas. I've
No,
seen a
it's wrong.
bunch.
I've lost too many
yes.
people. So many have died in my name. I've been hurt.
The Minnesota I've seen quite a bit.
I chose to come at my own risk.
Still,
That's a line from DW 2012.
Really, it's okay.
That's what we should call this series. How much has
Where are we
Jericho
going?
copied DW 2012?
a nearby town called Rittman.
Written.
Ask around, see if anybody.
Forgot about that.
Such a dumb reference
Why
to
then?
Chad.
Oh, I used to live there. It's a
Never
long story.
explained. It's
You used
where
to
Chad.
live in Britain.
It's where Chad used to live. Making fun of Chad the entire episode.
The TARDIS wasn't even fully materialized.
It
Be a
wasn't.
baker around here.
Do you think he'll know anything?
I don't know.
I
What was,
don't know.
what was my hairstyle back then?
Redmond.
Like Justin Bieber.
I used to live here, but
You have the same hairstyle in Regenerated.
Does not.
Yeah.
It's a bit bigger
Kinda.
though. It's a bit
bit
longer.
longer.
I'm surprised.
See, I
really
feel like
cool.
what I did was I tried to go for the Tenet hairstyle, but never like spiked it
Oh,
up
yes,
enough.
you did that face change.
Yeah, you didn't commit to it.
Yeah, that's what brings you here.
Yes.
And then in the
Here to-
Regenerated, I tried to go for like the Capaldi style, but never like.
I
but
liked-
it was too
How
long
about
to
you
like
come in
stay
hard
up.
and I'll
When you say Capaldi style, you mean just hair
Ev-
changing in some shots of episodes.
Yes.
Was that
exactly.
Carlo's
Just messy
Bakery from-
everywhere?
Was that Carlo's Bakery from the hit TV show on TLC, Cake Boss?
I don't know. I just looked up bakery image on Google and found
So-
something.
What do you know so far?
Cheeky look at the camera.
What's wrong?
Too bitter. Thank you.
Also, another DW 2012 reference.
Disappearances.
I literally put
Yes,
so
the
much
forest
sugar in that
outside
cup.
beyond the gate. Whoever
that
goes
There,
out.
there wasn't even anything in it. I just like you could see the sugar
just
at one
putting
point.
sugar in the
The
cup.
air of the forests. It's sick.
When I was walking through the woods, I heard something moving around.
Did you get to see what it was?
No.
Ooh, look at that pinky extended.
Maybe it was one of the missing
A
people.
man of quality.
Yes,
Ah, yes.
pinky up.
You can just see the top of the pile.
Better.
Yeah.
There's no tea left. It's just sugar. It's like when you pour more cereal than there is milk.
That's not cute.
Yes.
Oh, Z!
Where did he go?
I'm just gone. B's mustache. B was the original Calvin.
No, B was the original Derek.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
only
Derek.
universe.
Derek. Definitely Derek.
That's Micah's theme.
It is.
What makes you think that?
Listen, Chloe, I'm not the man you think I am.
I'm
not
actually
my people are gone because of
Newman.
I honestly don't know what to say to that.
It's okay.
How about
We just
no?
to the forest. Yes.
Right. let's go.
No.
Are we gonna save
The
it?
giant
Oh,
spoon.
yes.
I
Giant
forgot that was a big part of the old TARDIS was the spoon.
The TARDIS isn't even going anywhere.
Looks like a portal of some sort.
It's a tree. It's just a tree.
It is.
No, it's a tree.
It's a tree.
Run.
Yep, I used Micah's theme
Hurry,
as
go!
like just music in this. So technically DW12
was
stole it from the
that?
pilot series.
Those bastards. No,
Oh,
just kidding. We
no.
love you, DW2012.
Human.
Well, there was a human. Seems like something releasing gas into the forest.
Oh man.
And whoever
Why is there a keyboard? Has the keyboard always been in there?
breathed it.
So that's
Yep.
why we couldn't breathe it.
It was in the
Exactly.
series
Shouldn't I
2
be
as well.
mutated now, though?
No,
Yeah.
you breathe
It was even in the
Got it.
I've
I
got an
feel like
idea.
it was
If I
in
reverse the
Regenerated
polarity
too. For a while.
of the dimension
It wasn't there when I was up there.
and change
No.
instead of it releasing the
I
gas.
think it
Second one
was
had been
in
in
like the first
Episode
episode.
1.
This.
Yeah.
What is this?
I don't really know. I just came up with it last night.
It's that thing Doc Brown put on the DeLorean in Back to the Future
Alright.
3.
You stay here. I'm
Yes.
gonna run out there, put this thing down, figure it out.
That was an
and I'll
old
be back.
VCR that Nolan and I destroyed like the night before
Okay.
filming because we needed a prop
Yeah.
and just stuck a whole bunch of like light bulb things on it. It worked.
It does work.
Now it's like part of the Millennium Falcon, I think.
Yeah, I recognize it. Look at that color correction.
Whoa.
Oh, look at the smoke that randomly appears out of nowhere.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Oh,
That fucking
no.
that rock version of the Who theme.
Yes.
He fixed.
Did you do it?
Oh yes, I did it.
Good job.
Where are we off to now?
Good job.
She was just reading a book.
I have an idea.
What's
She
that?
always just puts on hats.
Ooh, skull.
What are you doing, Natalie?
Oh, another One Direction song. More copyrights. Oh my gosh.
Woo!
Classic. The classic copyright infringement. Good old copyright
Oh,
infringement.
fourth wall break.
Oh,
Fourth
yeah.
wall break.
Yes.
Fully lip syncing.
What do you say to the moon beach?
Oh my god.
Oh,
And the Silver
man.
Christmas. I wonder what they will be facing in that episode. Christmas.
Nolan Potts.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
Grant made one of the songs for this episode. I didn't even know that. I forgot.
Drag me down, One Direction.
I don't remember which one it was. I feel like
Oh,
we need to talk about this now as the classic commentary things.
I think that was beautiful.
Oh, I think so too.
How
Truly
weird is it going back and like seeing what's essentially your sort of first outing into that kind of world?
It's definitely like it's weird, kind of like I've rewatched them a few times, but it's just like different, you know. I don't know. I mean, it's entertaining.
It's all the it's all the old jokes and stuff you remember for like when you're on set and stuff, and like fucking like little memories that you like haven't thought about in like years or whatever. It's nice to
Yeah.
revisit.
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh
Yeah.
mate, how old were you again? 17.
I think so. Yeah.
A simpler time.
Simpler times.
Of all
Yeah.
civilized era.
Yeah, I remember like I feel like the fan film community as a whole was kind of like that was like I don't know if I want to say that was the peak of it, but that was kind of like when it really started happening.
Yeah. Yeah, because I know it was because that's kind of when like everyone kind of started making Doctor Who fan films. Like,
But
I
there
know
wasn't as many. There wasn't
Yeah.
as many of them back then.
Mhm.
Like there was a few. Like it was like DW 2012, Not So Amazing Studios, DDK, like
and
NTC, a few other people that I'm trying to think. But
yeah,
there wasn't like a
Tricorum
ton-
Productions.
There wasn't a ton of them. Like now, there's a ton of like smaller ones and like bigger ones, and
Yeah.
it's more variety now. I don't even
Yeah.
know. Like were audios big back then?
No, they couldn't have been. I mean, Big
Audios
Finish
were
were
pretty
a
much
thing.
unheard of in terms of like a fan made thing.
Yeah, fan
feel-
audios
Yeah.
really started to peak when in 2016.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because I remember I started doing one, and then I met Robert. Robert was doing one, and then that's when I just kind of got introduced to all of the audio stuff, and then like everyone just started doing them, and I was like, oh well, there you go. It was amazing. It was, yeah,
It was Not So Amazing Studios.
yeah. It's
Yes.
not so amazing. I miss that title. Like I really do,
I kind of missed the name. Why'd you change it?
because the
Um,
stuff actually became amazing.
Yeah, that's part of it. Once we got better, it was like we don't really want to be known as the people who can't make things. And then it was just like
See, now the title is ironic because you are
part-
actually making
it is
good
ironic.
stuff.
It is ironic.
It's
And then, like,
ironic.
And then when we like moved channels, it just seemed like what might as well just change it. And
Yeah.
redemption. So one of the definitions that I actually went based on was for redemption is like the purpose for which you were made for, like fulfilling your destiny, kind of in a sense, like fulfilling what you were made for. So I thought that was kind of cool, and like that kind of has a cool meaning because like something that I'm passionate about and believe that I was like made for, was like creating content, whether it's films or things like that. So that was kind of something that was cool. So that's kind of just wanted to do something else.
Right now, I'm just Googling Doctor Who fan films, and I'm trying to get past DW 2012, MB, and Homeland, Fractured Timeline, and you guys, BBA. I'm just trying to find like maybe like some low budget ones. Low budget in the sense of least popular ones.
But yeah, there's so many now. I remember.
Yeah, like here's one with
then,
Cybermen action figures as
there
the
wasn't
thumbnail.
there wasn't a lot of like. I mean, there's probably a lot of fan films, but I feel like there wasn't as many like bigger ones.
Yeah.
Everyone was kind of doing their own thing. I think it's when people started sharing universes that it became something bigger than it previously was. Like people started doing, like stuff, and like that bred like smaller communities with like within the community, and maybe you could argue cliques as well, I guess. But like, I'd like to think it's more of a community than a small set of cliques, because I think people do help each other and are as supportive as they can be.
Yeah.
But like, oh man.
I mean, obviously, all of us met through the community. Without that community, we probably wouldn't know each other. So
it's like,
which is mad considering we're at opposite ends of the planet.
Yeah.
Thanks, internet. Oh, there's BIG Films. Just saw him on my Doctor fan film thing.
He doesn't like me.
Oh dear.
Oh, he called me a dick.
Oh no. See, I'm actually like finding some that are like actually like that look pretty good.
As far as the first 2 episodes.
Oh, there's Ewan Hoyle.
The first 2 episodes that we watched. What do you guys think about them? Like,
why did I ever want to work with you? That's my question. Is how did I think that this would be a good? Yeah, I want to be a part of that.
No, I question it too. But I still, it boggles my mind the amount of views that those episodes got. Like,
I know. How did that make you feel when it got? Because like, how quickly did it get to that number? Or is that
it blew up in weeks? Like, it was really fast.
Yeah,
that was a big reason as to why I made more of them, because it did so well. And I'm like, I'm having fun with it. I have the TARDIS now, so I might as well do more. Like I originally said, it was originally going to be a 2-part one story, and that was it. And then I decided to make it my own Doctor, and I made 1 episode, and I'm like, maybe I could do a series, maybe not. So I just kind of made the first one, and it did well. So I'm like, all right, let's make more of them. Yeah, and like that's why the first series was very much like we would make it, upload it. There wasn't like a schedule to it or anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you didn't have a plan to do it, which makes sense looking at it from that point of view. Because if you look at it from the perspective of like they had a general idea of what they wanted to do with this series, it'd be like, this is terrible. But now considering the fact that like you guys didn't really or initially plan on making a series, it's like, oh well, that makes sense considering how it is.
Yeah, and I think it's interesting looking back, because I almost feel like the lack of a schedule kind of helped the episodes, because those episodes had more time to shine. Like, you could go, like, people that wanted to see like more of our content couldn't until it came out, so they just had to rewatch the other episode. And by the time the new episode came out, maybe they forgot, so they went back and rewatched the other one. Doctor Who Velocity is kind of like that. Like, they're not a weekly series; they're like very like spread out over months. And even DDK, you guys have spread yours out like in the past, I know.
Yeah, no, so we struggle to keep like we make something and then we're like, okay, we'll take a hiatus for a little bit, and then when we feel like making the other thing, we'll get around to it.
I mean, like for me, Salvation is not going to be like that. Salvation is going to be like a weekly upload kind of deal.
See, that's what I did with Regenerated.
Yeah,
but it almost seemed like doing it the other way worked better. It's kind of weird.
Well, it's time to change my whole schedule.
I mean, in that time when we did the old series, it seemed like it worked. Yeah, I think just changing because I changed channels around the same time that I released Regenerated.
Yeah.
Like people started watching it on Not So Amazing Studios, and then the other one, and then like Redemption Studios. So it definitely got moved around a lot. So like,
Yeah, because I made the Star Wars trailer for Regenerated, and I had the Not So Amazing Studios logo on it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it definitely got a lot of things changed around that time. So I think that definitely didn't help.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It was great.
The series 2 of the pilot series we did weekly, or at least every other week, and it did pretty well.
I remember
Especially with you
that.
being consistent. Yeah.
I think that's actually what I'm gonna do for Salvation is be like every other week.
That's what I
Yeah.
did. So does anybody have any final thoughts?
The second
Yeah.
episode needed more Chad.
It did.
That's all I have to say.
You could always have more Chad in an episode.
Let's see. Oh, is the next episode Daleks on Baboon?
No, the next one is Silver Christmas and then Daleks on Baboon.
Yes.
Sick.
So excited. Alrighty.
Are we good then?
I think we're
for
good.
this episode?
Yeah, what starts with a journey?
Yeah.
I think we need to watch Gravestone.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoy the content. I hope you got a laugh out of it. Go check out these guys' channels. I'll put them in the description thing. We will see you guys in the next episode of the pilot series rewatch. So thanks for joining us. We'll see you guys.
My light isn't
time.
working on my Sonic.
Don't forget to click below to subscribe to the official Redemption Studios YouTube channel.